Hi guys, so if you want to learn how I created this GIF on Autodesk Sketchbook, then keep on watching this video. So there are three things that are happening. First, we are going to be looking at the background. If you want the background to move towards the right, what we are going to do is we are going to make it slightly wider than the actual artboard. The artboard we are going to be using to create the GIF so that we can shift it towards the right. So here I created the background in this landscape format, and the final GIF is going to be in a square format. Make sure that the height is the same on both. The next thing that is happening is the butterfly moving from the right to the left. Not only that, we also have to move her wings from being open, where the wings will be pointed towards the upward direction, to close, where the wings are going to be directed towards the downward direction, if that makes any sense. We have to keep each and every butterfly, which is each and every frame of the butterfly, closer to each other so that the movement of the butterfly is smooth. Once I was happy with all the frames of the butterfly, I just started coloring her. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna speed through this process because it's just me coloring the butterfly. And I am also going to be adding the name of the brush that I'm using right now. I'm probably using a marker. I use a marker every time I'm coloring something. Also, make sure the rough sketch can be on just one layer, but when you are creating the final design where you are coloring the frames, you want to make sure each and every butterfly or whatever you're creating is on a separate layer for this GIF to work out later. So once you're happy with the background, with the butterflies, you want to insert your background here on Sketchbook like this. And then what we are going to do, we are going to one by one pick the background and we are going to be placing it under each and every butterfly. I kept one extra background so that we can keep on duplicating it and using it under the butterfly. So as you guys can see, I increased the size of it, made sure that it aligns with the artboard, and later on what I do is I merge the butterfly with the background itself. Now for me to make sure that the background moves, what I'm going to do is I am going to pick up again the original background. I'm going to place it under the second layer of the butterfly, and I'm going to increase the size of it in a way where I'm also at the same time moving it on the right hand side just a little bit. So just to make sure that you are moving it in the right direction and it aligns with the previous frame, you can always just hide, unhide, go back to the previous layer and see how much of it you have moved towards the right. I hope all this is making sense. It's really, really simple, you guys, and I'm also trying my best to explain it. Just to summarize it all, what we are doing, we are just using that one background that we painted under each and every butterfly that we have created, and as we go upwards, as we move towards more and more butterfly frames, we just move the background towards the right so that it looks as if it's moving, with the butterfly moving from the right hand side to the left hand side. That's all what we are doing. So I'm just gonna skip to the next part because that's all I'm doing here. I hope this made sense. If not, if you have questions, you can always ask me in the comment section down below. So here I am hiding and unhiding layers just to show you how the movement is looking. You can always check it. Just hide and unhide the layer just to check if the movement looks smooth. Now once you're happy with all of that, what you are going to do, you are going to export each and every frame as a PNG and save it on your device. That's it. That's the next step. Very simple. Just make sure you're exporting each and every layer of it. Once you're done exporting, just go to Google and Google JPEG to GIF converter, and then a few options will pop up and you want to go ahead with this one called Easy GIF, and this is the one I always use. So what you're gonna do now is you're gonna upload all the PNGs you exported on here, and this is going to take a little bit of time, especially if you have gathered a lot of images, a lot of PNGs, and there were a lot of frames, if that makes any sense. And once they appear, once they are done uploading the PNGs, you want to reorder the whole PNG because they're not going to order it themselves. So make sure that you're ordering them according to the GIF you want to create. So once you're happy with that, you want to go ahead and change the delay time to 21. But it is totally up to you. The larger the number, the faster it is going to be. Just make sure, okay? So that's what I did right here, and it looks like this. To save the GIF, long press onto the GIF and save to photos, and it'll be added to your gallery. And that's how you create a GIF on Autodesk Sketchbook. Really hope you guys enjoyed this. Give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next one.